What's going on, guys? Today in this video, I'm going to talk to you guys about Top Gun. Top Gun, yes. The movie that Tom Cruise right now, present day, is discussing doing a sequel to almost 30 years apart from the first one. Yes, the first one came out 1986. This one right here on VHS. This is a re-release. This was released in 1996, the 10-year anniversary of Top Gun. But the original one released in 1986. Tom Cruise wants to do a sequel, but the only way he's going to do a sequel is if he gets to fly the planes. That's what he said. But we're not here to talk about Top Gun 2. We're here to talk about Top Gun, the original. And this movie is a really good movie. And it has a lot of action. It has a lot of plane flying, a lot of stuff like that. It's very patriotic because it focuses around him basically being an airline fighter for the United States of America. You do have a relationship being built in this movie. You have a relationship between him and Kelly McGillis. Basically, she is a senior person at this flight academy that he is sent to after he's left flight school and done all his stuff. They send him to this other academy location where he's going to learn more and become more experienced. And he ends up pursuing her before he even knows who she is. Basically, he's hitting on her at a bar. He ends up singing a song to her, and then later on the next day realizes who she is when she walks in as the teacher or the presenter. And he kind of has to take it easy at that point, but at the same time, their love interest is blooming. You have Val Kilmer in this movie, who is pretty much a rival for Tom Cruise. Basically, they're in this competition to become the #1 flight pilot, and Val Kilmer is pretty much saying that he's going to do it. But Tom Cruise has a lot of stuff on his mind, not only the relationship, but his partner ends up dying in the air, Goose, and he has seen other guys have breakdowns and end up leaving the academy, and he ends up quitting, but then realizes that he can come back. And when he quits, that's when the award's being presented. It's presented to Val Kilmer, and he comes in and he actually congratulates Val Kilmer. And spoiler, towards the end, Tom Cruise ends up saving the day, ends up saving the plane that's about to get taken down by other planes. So you have like a lot of stuff going on in this movie. This movie also, for me, watching it, I haven't seen it in years, but it kind of brings back memories. Not the actual movie, but the fact that Canada's Wonderland, which used to be Paramount Canada's Wonderland back in the 90s, is basically an amusement park that featured rides that were based around movies. So you had like Top Gun, you had Days of Thunder, you had The Italian Job. Top Gun, whenever I go there, now it's called Flight Center because it's not owned by Paramount anymore. But I remember going to that ride, and you'd wait in the line and you go through and you'd see like bomber jackets, you would see all kinds of flight stuff, you would see clips of Top Gun being played in all these TV sets, and you would hear the music of Top Gun. Now you walk through and there's a little bit of flight stuff, but not as much as there was back in the day. They pretty much eliminate all connections with the actual film. But that's what the nostalgia of this film brings for me, being on that roller coaster. You also have Meg Ryan in this movie as well. Meg Ryan hasn't been in movies that much nowadays, but she was only in for a couple of scenes. She was sort of like a love interest of one of the guys in the movie. And, like I said, this movie pretty much was a movie about the Navy's flight team and the relationship they build and how Tom Cruise saves the day. It is an excellent film. It's worth checking out if you haven't seen it. Definitely check it out. If you guys have seen it, let me know what you guys think about it. What you guys think about Top Gun, Tom Cruise. What do you think about them doing a remake? Well, not a remake, but Top Gun 2, 30 years later. How can they branch off of the different stories that took place in this actual film? Leave a comment below and let me know about that stuff. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, it only takes a second. Just hit the subscription button below. It would mean the world to me. If you haven't checked out the rest of my videos, go and check out those movie reviews as well. And if you want to hit me up on Twitter, the link will be in the description box. Definitely hit me up on Twitter there. And that's it for now. I'm out. I'll see you guys in the next video.